Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and this is the end of our 2023 Streaming Demons season. This is our special for New Year's Evil. Or is that trademarked? I don't know. New Year's Eve, we've got special guests, we've got special announcements, we've got Special K, which I think still a cereal, I'm not sure. All that and more on the next Streaming Demons. Hit it.
Yes, exactly like Species. Yeah, I'm sorry, my internet cut out.
I think we're good. Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here.
No, I
And
just watched
boy,
it on Hulu
we've
or
got
whatever.
something
Yeah.
planned for you today. So welcome to Streaming Demons. Hit subscribe or like or
I
forward
have
this
seen
to
the other
everyone.
two,
I don't
yeah.
know. Supposed to say it now
Death
or
on the
later?
Nile was
Later. Okay,
not
whatever.
You can
very
say
good
it
in my
whenever.
opinion.
Just say
You can
it.
say it whenever?
Say what's in
I'm
your
gonna say it
heart.
during my reviews. Say this one in my heart.
Say what's in your heart.
Cholesterol.
Yeah, this one got picked.
Really
'Cause I feel
And
like
subscriptions. Please subscribe.
Cholesterol and
Subscriptions,
subscriptions.
whatever it's called.
As
Death on
you
the Nile.
subscribe, my LDL goes down. Unless that's
Whatever.
bad.
Oh,
I
wait.
feel
It might
like
be.
It does
Probably.
something good.
Something does something. Today we've
it's
got the
especially
end of
convenient,
2023
in a
recap.
way,
The
a
best
lot of whodunits can
sort
be
of
especially
horror.
convenient, but
I can say the words.
it's like
Of
it's
2023-ish.
almost
And there's a big
magically
ish.
convenient in a lot of different
We
ways.
have
And
a
you're like,
special guest. We've
what?
got
What
Box,
was
my
this
forever
plan?
co-host.
It
Say
makes no
hello.
sense.
Hi.
But I've also
We've
not read
got
that
a
book, so I don't
special
know if
guest
it's like
directly
source
from the
material
website
problems
and their
versus
own little
adaptation
smash
problems
story,
or
the ballerina,
whatever.
Daphne
But
Fauber. Say hello.
hello, I liked The Haunted in Venice. I thought it was
And
more
of course, myself, Jim Phoenix.
interesting.
Today,
I thought it was spooky,
Box.
but
You know what
not.
today
It's
is?
not especially
It's a
scary.
special
So
day.
Who cares?
I
What
wouldn't
today is?
expect that
See,
going
you
You
into it.
promised
page.
me.
I thought it
No,
had a lot
I
of
said
fun
Payne wouldn't
elements
do the
to it, and it
list.
kept you guessing.
And you're right, because knowing Payne, he probably said we thought the best horror
Yeah.
of 2023, and his like
He
the all
always,
pornos.
he always gets that confused every
He
time.
does repeatedly. So we ain't gonna talk to Payne today or Mick McGee because my voice can't do Mick McGee right
Thank
now.
God.
I think you can. No. So we are special guests. I love it because that way I can be lazy. I can kind of like fluff off a bit. And we're doing 4 movies each, like
My
one,
Zoomer
one,
attention
like a
span
top
requires
4, or
things to
top
be
3rd,
tight.
top 2, and then top 1, and it's gonna be a death match for top 1.
Something like that.
I love it. And these are all the movies.
Yeah.
None of us got paid to say these things, obviously, because we're gonna probably trash these a bit. But no, we love all these.
I'm not sure about how they did
I
things.
love my movies. I went through a list,
but it looked good.
and I checked
You
it
made a
twice.
list.
I checked it twice, and
so did I. It's called Google.
Unfortunately, Cocaine Shark is not on it this year.
No, not Cocaine Shark.
Yeah.
I like Cocaine Shark. I saw so many sharks think I have a Christmas present for you.
Is it a cocaine shark?
I don't know why. Yeah, it might be cocaine.
It might be.
Did you look inside of your shark, by the way? I'm not saying cocaine.
But it could be.
Nile death.
Don't open that up. It's actually just
allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. I would not. Dude, why would I like pack a art sculpture of shark with cocaine and send it to you? That's insane.
I mean, that sounds like something you do.
Well, I
actually, I think I like this one better than the other.
It probably is.
You know what it
Death
sounds
on the Nile
like,
is
though?
definitely
It
my
sounds
least
like
favorite.
something that'd be in Gen
I think
X.
this one's better than Murder on the Orient
It
Express.
should
But I've
be
read Murder on the
Surviving
Orient
Gen
Express,
X.
so I also kind of like
Surviving Gen X by Joe Shevchuk. Get it now, as the critics call it. The critics actually call it. Oh
Yeah,
shoot! The critics actually like it.
known.
Some people hate it. Some people like it. I don't know. Go get it. Except for my mom. Never read it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
No. And my mom also never read it.
No mom should read.
No.
Actually, some moms have to read this. Obviously,
the cool moms.
But not
my
our
mom. Yeah, my mom would probably.
I think
like
it's
it,
a better name. Oh, well, there you go.
Well, heck.
A good little treat.
I will send one out to your mom.
Phrasing.
We're still doing phrasing. Good for us. So, welcome to the non-plug show.
Cameo.
To all the plug shows. I don't know. It's been a weird ride. This is season 2, 3. What is this?
I think
end of 3.
End of 3. I believe. I believe.
Beginning of 3. No,
wait.
How long you and I been doing this? What, a year?
This is funny. I
I
am
did
gonna
one
it's
for
gonna give it a
Evie.
4 out of 5,
Okay, so
which
this
is
is the end of season
less
2,
than
going to season
Species,
3,
but it
episode
actually
70.
fits the
And if you didn't
category,
see episode
and so it
69,
has to rank
it's because I
higher
didn't cut it
by
yet.
default.
That's why. I don't know. Is that a Valentine's Day show by this point? It's going to be all triple X anyways.
I think it's going to be one of those random shows where I'll
I
wake
think
up
so.
one
If
day
it turned
and
or
I'll
if, like,
see
you
that it's
know,
on
it
and I'll be
turned
in
out.
bed
out
that day.
Just be out. It'll be for
Hercule
your birthday.
Poirot needed to, like,
Don't.
bang
No.
someone in
No.
order to
That would,
figure out if
That's
I
it
don't know.
was
I'll
real
put
or
it out
not.
sometimes. I'll put it out sometime.
Hot
All right.
tub
So
scenes.
special guest, welcome to our very organized end of the year, end of the century,
Yeah.
not century,
We
Oh,
trademarking
just
it
end of the
right
year, I
now.
guess. I'm
Yeah.
way ahead of myself
you are
now.
way ahead.
Yeah. And as we are lazy, at least I'm lazy, our
Alpha
format
Marina
is
back.
we're going to go through, talk about it, spoiler free as you can. Spoiler free as you can. And then at the end, we did Cthulhu's out of 5. Sounds about right. Like 5 Cthulhu's being great, negative bazillion being your, I don't know, was it Cannibal Holocaust? I think those negative bazillion Cthulhu's.
Yeah, you.
But, you
did
know,
not
usually,
Like it.
no, I hate it.
Yeah, you did.
I don't hate very many movies,
And
but I found one I did.
you hate the Vivitch too.
I just didn't. Okay, no, I didn't hate the Vivitch. I just didn't think it was horror. I like it for what it is, a good movie. It's a good psychological drama. It's not horror.
It has the devil.
That's why I don't.
But okay, go on.
Who doesn't have a
It
devil? I have a devil on my
does.
shoulder.
Anyway,
Okay, we're getting off
We
track
are.
again. Choo choo. But because I am lazy and Box is
and I'm
not
just
lazy,
I'm
but
just over here.
polite.
I'm just watching.
No, Box
I'm
is just
having a
polite.
good time.
Having a good time. Na, 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 na. Oh, I was listening to the Queen today. So, Daphne, you may go first. What's number 4 for you? What's number 4 movie for you? Or show?
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Also that, you know, I'm young. I got a lot of horror to catch up on. So I've mostly been watching classics this year. And so I couldn't actually come up with 4 things that came out in 2023 that I watched. So my number 4,
Yes.
which I watched this year for the first time, is the 1995 movie Species, starring Alfred Molina and other people, but Alfred Molina is, you know, the main person you need to worry about, I think. And it's about. Oh, sorry.
No. It's about what?
Yeah, it's about a smoking hot alien babe who is desperately trying to procreate.
That was Natasha Henstridge, right?
Now you're gonna make me
It was
look this
not
up.
Sharon Stone, sadly.
Not Sharon Stone,
It's
but
not Sharon Stone.
it's Natasha, right?
It's sexy
Alfred.
alien.
Oh no, Alfred Molina's in it.
Babe.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I thought Alfred. Oh, did he play Octavius? Is that Doc Ock? Alfred Molina? No.
Yes, it's Doc Ock. Yes.
Okay, it's Doc Ock. Okay, so Doc Ock's in it, and then Natasha Henstridge is in it. Okay.
Oh yeah, and Forrest Whitaker is also in it.
As he is, and
As he
okay,
should
so
be.
now I remember. At 1995, this is the beginning of a lot of them. I don't think he was Doc Ock quite yet in 95.
No.
And
No.
Natasha's
No.
first starting out. Okay. And Michelle Williams. Well, that's a lot of people.
Mhm.
You missed this since like 20 years. Or 30.
Yeah,
I
to be
can't do
fair,
math.
I am 24 years old.
Oh, such
Oh.
a baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, an adult, just like us, right, Jim?
Sorry, I actually fell. I hit my head on the censor button as I was saying something.
No, we're totally that young, right, Jim?
Oh yeah,
No cap.
of course. I just don't use moisturizer. See this? Hey, folks
Yeah.
at home, always moisturize.
Yes.
Otherwise, when you're 24, you will look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the type of relationship you have. I've not had very many years to catch up. Is all I'm saying.
You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You catch up. So what made you want it? What made you want to do this one of all the ones in the?
Watch with both your parents. I read the description on HBO Max. Now Max. And I said that sounds like a hilarious movie, and also it has Alfred Molina in it, which my husband loves. And so I said, "Hey Hank, you want to sit down and watch this movie about
sexy aliens?
Alien babes? Yeah, sexy alien babes." And he said, "Let's do it."
It's like Omega wanting to have babies a lot. Yeah.
Omega
it
having
sounds like
babies
a
a lot?
perfect mate.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't she eat people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a praying mantis deal.
Okay. I don't think that's a spoiler. I think that's actually the whole tagline of the movie. We eat people.
No, yeah.
So was it
lots of people die in this movie.
was it as sexy as you thought it would be?
Yeah. So my knowledge of like 90s and 80s movies is that there's gonna be boobs in it,
Yes.
right? Like 100%, and so that was unsurprising. I think there's some moments where I was like, normal amount of fingers. I guess you can do this in a movie. Some things are very
I need to rewatch this.
she's very clingy. Yeah, a lot of skin.
Really?
My
That's
dog is
Species?
currently at obedience camp for wayward dogs. I don't know how much you want me to spoil, but he's there for Alfred
10 days.
Molina gets it on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's scared
Ooh,
straight
with all 8
camp.
of his arms?
All 8 of his tentacles. Yeah, really whip it on his face.
Okay.
And so
It's,
my
it's
cat
now
selling
turned into
this.
Species Part 2, the hentai. I like it.
Yeah.
I
mean,
guess
there is a second one.
I just saw that like there actually is a
There
special
is
and a third in
Yeah.
2004. Oh god.
Oh, that's gotta be.
I think that the entire Earth's populated by now of all these species.
Yeah, we're
So, do you remember if this is practical effects or CGI from 95?
a lot of it's practical effects. I think it's almost exclusively practical effects.
Really?
It looks
That's cool.
like super fun and good.
Oh.
Like I was very impressed. I think it's held up really well. The other thing I like about it a lot is that it's almost like a buddy cop movie in the sense where it's like Forrest Whitaker and Alfred Molina and the lady from CSI Miami, and Michael Madsen all team up, and they're like all specialists from different fields. So, like Forrest Whitaker is like a psychic, and like one of them is a biologist, and one of them's a psychologist, and like one of them's just like muscle, right? And so they all team up to, and are hired by the government to track down this alien babe and kill her before she procreates. And it's like so refreshing because they all instantly have such amazing chemistry. Because I know,
As
like,
one does.
typically in the team up movie, they have to be like, assholes to each other, and then like grow and be like, oh, we like each other now. I'm sure that's exhausting. In this movie, they're like instantly all best friends, and they love each other, and there's so much chemistry, and it's so nice to just watch them just have that. Yeah.
Well, it was 95. We actually did like each other that much back then.
Yeah, things changed.
Yeah, things dramatically changed. I blame millennials, personally.
Yeah. Well, I'm a
Pardon?
Zoomer, so
You're a Zoomer. Oh,
She
dang, that's
is.
right. I know how old you are.
She's
Stop,
young.
stop. I can't. La 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 la. I
So
can't.
I'm the
I
only
can't listen to
millennial
this.
in the room. Ass.
Well, you know what? We say like surviving millennial. You can't do that. So surviving Gen X though, that's a good thing. So you picked this out, and it's 95. It's like a buddy film. I dig it. Was Chocolate Chip Charlie? Is Chocolate Chip Charlie in it?
No.
I think it's a reference from is it from The Stuff?
It's from The Stuff. It's from The Stuff.
Garrett Morris. It's Garrett Morris from The Stuff. If you haven't seen The Stuff,
it's a fun one. That one's a fun one.
Yeah.
I don't think there's boobs in that one, though, unfortunately.
But it's fun enough of the bottom. So you are seeing this, it's Species. It is Natasha's first movie, by the way. That's actually her premiere is kind of like Now, you said it holds up. Would it ever come out in 2000? Would you see this coming out in 2024, I guess? Like, would a movie like this ever exist again? Like, ever exist again?
I mean, it kind of reminds me of that one like weird movie. I'm trying to remember what it's called. About the scientists who are the couple, they're scientists, and they make, it's called Splice or something.
Yes,
Splice, where they make a baby.
Yep.
Yes, and then it's like a weird alien baby. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that. But like way more entertaining and less messed up.
There you go.
That should be the tagline.
No, if I'm being honest.
I'm pretty sure it's a tagline of my marriage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think if it came out today, it would be. I mean, I think the effects wouldn't be as impressive. It's kind of weird. Oh, she has.
Right.
Sorry, her nipples are tentacles.
Again, you're
Really?
selling this. You're not
Yeah,
not selling
she,
this.
I know, I like it. That's why it's my number 4 out
Okay.
of all the movies I've watched this year. So yeah, so she when she turns into her alien form, her nipples become tentacles and they around and smack people.
I dig that, as one should. I think that's gonna be great on a poll. But
And I
I
think, would we see that today? I don't know. It would look worse. It wouldn't have as good, it's all practical effects, tentacle nipples.
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing. The CGI will break up with like the Hulk when they couldn't see his arm for a while. I will tell you this: when Natasha was in this film, she was closer to your age. But now we're talking about the
Yeah,
film; she's closer to my age. That's
time,
how
isn't it
long.
crazy?
Yeah, time how it goes forward like that.
Yeah, it's so
But it's
weird.
so you're kind of like seeing like a before picture of people. I dig that. I think we should go
Mhm.
and watch more older movies like the older. This is from '95. Oh no, boy! Come on.
These
Oh,
Yeah, no, remember, Jim, remember, we're all so young. Yeah, those really, really old movies. Like,
the old movies from the '90s,
is
the
anybody still
1900s.
alive from the 90s?
The
I don't
movies,
know.
box, you mean from the 1900s, right? You
19
know those movies from the 1900s?
1890s?
1890, no. But okay, I dig it. I think we should go. What kind of Cthulhu rating would you give it?
Raisins.
Reasons.
I think it's like on the level, so it's not like high cinema. I can't stress that enough, but I would recommend it to anyone. I'd say 5 Cthulhu.
Oh
It was an
gosh,
enjoyable
What?
experience. I loved it. I would recommend it to anyone.
that's amazing. Oh, this is also like our best of. So it's like I give it. It's
Yeah,
kind of like voodoo. Like this is the best of list. I give it 1. This is your best of list? No,
yeah,
5.
yeah.
5
No,
fits. God,
yeah.
I'm not following a 5. I'm sorry. No, I'm not
You
following a
watch
5.
it, you see the tentacle nipples whipping around, and you tell me it's not a 5 out of
I
5
mean,
movie.
that sounds
I'm
like a
Wrong
5
thing.
out of 5.
I'm going to put this on my box set with the first Resident Evil box set, or the first Resident Evil movie.
I also
Dang right
watched
it
the
will.
first Resident Evil movie.
The unedited Resident Evil movie, because Box and I have both learned
Yes.
the one streaming is quite disappointing for one reason.
Very disappointing.
Very
Sans
disappointed on
beaver,
the
which was rude.
yeah. Which I honest to God, when Box is like, there is, but there's no way. I saw it in the theater. I wouldn't remember that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know a beaver when I see one.
I know it'd be wrong. I see one. But when I watched it on stream, I'm like, Box is not there. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Tell you, I think you're just like making stuff up.
Nah.
And I had to actually buy the dang movie on. Yeah. So we have this as a 5. I'm not following that.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, Dan
Box,
Brown
you're up.
Angels
What's
and
your
Demons,
4-1?
essentially the
What's
same
your
Okay.
movie.
fourth
I've
one?
not
Alright, I'm
seen
trying to
your
look up
movie, but I'm
what I
just gonna
actually
assume
gave
the
it.
exact same movie.
I can't
And
find it.
Alfred
Oh, there it
Molina
is.
As
is
you're
in
looking
Angels
for
and
it,
Demons.
I see a phone call, but I'm
No,
ignoring
no,
it.
no,
Probably
no,
just
no.
Bigfoot.
Summoning Sylvia. Summoning Sylvia. No,
Yeah.
please no.
It says Tara Reid on
No,
the
no,
caller
no, no,
ID,
no,
but
no, no,
I
no, no,
don't
no,
know,
no. We're
man.
not gonna
Can I
no.
take it?
It's a new year, new us. We're not gonna
You know,
take it. Okay, I did
this
give it. Yeah,
yeah.
okay. I knew what I gave it. Okay.
Apparently,
Summoning
yeah,
Sylvia.
you should watch.
There's a movie called
Yep,
when
from 2023. We actually got it as a screener
we
for a
did?
site. Yes.
From whom? I mean, good for us.
For us, we get screeners. Yeah, the Horror
Thank you,
Collective, I think, gave it to
Arrow
us.
Collective, Shudder Collective. Yeah,
Yeah.
good for us.
Yeah, good for us. It was Justin, good old Justin.
Oh yeah, thank you, Justin.
Yeah, he's great. He always gives us the good stuff.
For real.
He does. So
Absolutely.
this is my number 4, and I watched about 15 movies, 16 movies that were new in 2023. So again, I'm coming at it really from the best of the best.
But you wrote only 1 review.
What?
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, you are messing with me. I've read a lot of
Okay.
reviews this year. I mean, not tons, but anyway, Summoning Sylvia, it's actually
Let me guess.
very cute, funny, and heartfelt movie about 2 men who are going to be getting married, and so one of the men is going to go have his, what is it, groom's night out? What do you call that?
Bachelor party.
Bachelor party, yeah. And so it's all him and his friends, and they're going to go out to this haunted, like bed and breakfast type thing, and they're just going to have a good time. But womp womp, his fiance is straight angry brother shows up as well. And so they have to try to incorporate him, all while getting haunted and trying to solve the mystery of who Sylvia is and why she
Is there a
is
dead
there.
hooker?
No,
Then it's not a bachelor party.
no, they're gonna have fun. They're just there to have fun and drink mimosa.
Oh, I think meant the Tom Hanks movie Bachelor Party.
Yeah, what how'd you get
Because
there?
you said bachelor party. I thought you meant like Tom Hanks movie Bachelor Party with the dead hooker.
You
No.
must be
Number
very confused
two,
when people
my
invite you
full
to parties.
disclosure
Yeah,
is that
you must be
I-
very
I'm-
confused.
Isn't
actually
people
my
invite me
husband
to
actually
anything?
That's
watched
true.
all of
Like,
this
really? Are you talking to me?
in
That's
the
true.
hotel while
But the
I was at a
writing
conference.
is very
And
sweet.
so I
It's
got
like
to
I
see
said,
the
it's very
last half
heartfelt.
of
The
it
acting's
after
really
I
good.
returned
Everybody gives
from
it their
my
A
conference.
game.
But
You'll
I
be
love
laughing.
Scream
You'll be,
6.
I mean, you won't be crying, but you'll be like,
Yeah.
Watch this.
oh,
Hey, Box.
what?
Who's in it?
Okay. I could get there.
He recapped the rest of the-
Exactly.
he recapped
Everyone gives it their
Scream
A game.
5,
Who?
which he
You know,
also
everyone.
watched in the hotel
Those
room.
people.
I
Right,
wrote
They
it
gave it their A
down.
game.
Dude,
And then the
this
first
came
half
out
of
really
Scream
long
6
ago.
for me,
So I'm
so I
gonna
could sit
go
and
find
finish
it. You're
watching
gonna
the
be
movie.
sorry.
And
Uh-huh.
he's like really scared.
That sounds
He's
alright,
really
I know.
stressed out about Scream
You're gonna
movies.
be
But something
sorry.
about like the Scream movies.
So when you're
like,
watching,
he was
it's called
enraptured
Finding
by them.
Sarah.
And I
No,
agree
Summoning
because we were gonna go get
Sylvia.
dinner,
Summoning.
and I was like, okay,
Sylvia.
like turn
Yeah.
off,
Say
you
that
know,
4
turn off the
times fast.
stupid movie.
How do they
and
summon
let's
Sylvia?
go
Is
get
it in
dinner.
like
But
in
then I
the
sat on the
Sylvia,
bed and I
Sylvia,
was like,
Sylvia? Is it like
I-
Candyman?
They
have to
actually
watch
have
the rest
a
of this.
really
What in
fun
the
Ouija
world is
board
going on?
session.
So I
And
seen
Sylvia
Scream
comes
1
from there. And who is
You
she
know-
and
and
why is
half
she
of
there?
Scream
And
6.
is she evil? Is she not? They don't know. They have to figure that out.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of dig that. And
I
speaking of
agree.
Ouija board, you won't believe
and
who just
so-
called the star of Ouija House.
Flashbacks.
Tara Reid.
No.
I put them on the phone.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go get some water.
But that's a great.
You gonna get some water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ghostface
if
is
you're gonna get
there,
water, but
he's
okay.
running around.
So everyone
and
gives it
he's
A
being
game.
really
Everyone's like
quirky.
super into it, and you said the writing's smart and
Yeah.
And that's
heartful.
Scream 6.
Frankie Grande is great. Troy Iwata, Michael Ulrey, and Travis Coles.
Yeah.
And
Oh wait,
Nicholas-
Travis Coles, is that the guy
if I say-
from TikTok? You know what I'm trying to say? TikTok tease?
No.
There's a different Travis?
Yes.
Isn't it the Travis Coles?
Yes, he's an
There's
actor
more than
and
one person
comedian.
named Travis.
Far as I know, I don't know. I don't ask everyone their name sometimes.
He's an actor. and
Okay, so
comedian.
He was in Torchwood, apparently. You know, they're
Really?
in New York City.
maybe that's why I
And
think of
it's the people from
Yes.
the
Travis
previous movies.
Coles.
Ghostface is trying to kill them.
COLES.
And then, you know, of
COLES.
course, there's like
Oh,
they
yeah,
find
you're
a
right,
Ghostface
Torchwood.
shrine
And,
to all the other
Summoning
Scream movies.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
And then they
I see
Yeah.
this now in Dollhouse. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, and
Ghostface
everybody
It just
gave-
might be that name popped
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
yeah.
Again, because like it's funny.
There's some
it's,
definite
it's
incel,
lighthearted until it's
internet
not, but it never gets too dark or
weirdo
too
undertones
you know.
like there is in all of the
So
modern
if you want something
Scream
that's like
movies, as far as
fun,
I can tell.
lighthearted, that's gonna lift your spirits,
But it's great.
I would
As a
highly
whole,
recommend
and it's like
Summoning Sylvia because it's
I have a
Or
big question
summon
about
some spirits.
Scream franchise,
Eh?
which is
Okay,
why
okay,
don't they
okay.
just like? Cause
Is that an
does
old person
Summoning
joke?
Sylvia.
I don't
You
know.
know, like attack.
I don't know. I'm the same
groups
age
of
you
people
are.
at
No,
times.
you're not.
Like in
Boomers.
this particular
Right?
movie, when
Oh,
I
wait.
started watching, he's
wait.
actively attacking.
I'm only
6
3 days
people
older than
who are
you,
in the
Box.
apartment
Yeah,
together.
right.
And why don't he might stab
Okay,
one
so
of them.
I'm gonna
And surely, if all 6 of them just
Exactly.
turned around
Thank
and
you,
started
Daphne.
There you
beating
go.
the shit
Thank
out
you,
of
Daphne.
Ghostface,
Yes,
Come together.
exactly.
We're
like
13
they'd
days.
be fine.
So how
Right?
many
Like he's
Cthulhu's
just a
you give this
guy.
one,
I'm gonna
Box?
give it 4.
Okay, I can do 4.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5
Yeah.
for Summoning Sylvia. I
Just a
dig
guy.
it. I think I'm gonna have to check these out. This is why I like doing our
Point,
show,
they
because I
could
get to see
take a
things
lamp
or hear
off
things
their
I should
side
watch.
table and just
including
crack
the
it over
review.
Ghostface's head and it's
So
over. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's a self dig on myself,
Zing.
as a self dig is. You know. So my 4th one. Okay, boy, what do I want to do for number 4? You know what? I'm gonna hit up Scream Therapy 2023 of Cassie Keat. We did some little
Who
press
knows?
for this one before, and then we had to bury everything we did because of the writer's strike and then the actor strike. But now that we can actually see and talk about this movie,
Yeah, I mean sometimes,
And,
but they never
a
finish
At
year
the
it.
end of
afterwards.
two-
In this movie, there's several
Yeah,
times
the end
when
of
they beat the shit out of
2023.
Ghostface, and then they run away.
I
It's like no,
absolutely
keep hitting him.
watch this again and
Yeah,
again.
like-
It really is a
Like,
great
oh,
horror
we've
comedy.
knocked him down.
If
Let's
you
run
know
away.
me,
Like,
I
no,
do dig the
take his
horror
knife and
comedies. I
stab
did the
him.
Young
Or like
Frankensteins.
keep
I
hitting him with
dig
your
the
baseball bat. Instead, every single
What's
time
that
they
one
dropped the
with
baseball bat,
not so
I
much
just
Dracula
sprint
Dead and
away.
loving it because we both thought that was a better movie than it was when we when we reviewed it
Oh,
last
yeah,
time.
Yeah, I
50/50, I
mean,
think.
you think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be, but you know, it's Mel
If
Brooks, not Mel Blanc,
Yeah.
which
I
I
mean,
confused, but you think it's going to be funny, and it has not aged well, or
yeah,
even then,
no.
it didn't
No,
age
it
we'll
is
say
then.
not. It is not.
yeah,
Nothing aged.
I've done
yeah.
there's other ones that we watched throughout the years, but I really dig horror comedy, and then I
The
like really
screenwriters are
smart
big
horror
Stand
comedy,
Your
and I
Ground
think
Law
Scream
fans.
Therapy from 2023, look at that, from Cassie Key, it is an amazingly tight movie,
No,
and
but
it
I only
it
saw
gives a
half of
lot
it,
of
but it was
stuff.
an
We
utterly
see
enrapturing movie.
when they're filming out,
We've
it's
been
all pretty
obsessed.
much practical.
What is it
Yeah,
When they're
about?
fi
we
What
watched
is
it.
it
We've been
about?
what's it
obsessed with
about? It's
Casey.
it's about 5 friends struggling in their lives. Head out to the desert for a girls' weekend, the restorative scream therapy. What scream therapy is, I didn't actually know.
Yeah,
It's when people just
it's
scream.
essentially like watching
I had
TikTok
no
videos.
idea that's
You
an
Yeah.
actual
know,
thing.
Ghostface
Yeah.
going
No
from
idea.
person to person, stabbing
Apparently
them.
so. Their vacation takes a sharp turn when they cross paths with a cult of incels. I looked that word up.
Yeah,
I didn't know what cult meant.
You
yes.
don't
I knew what
forgive
incel
him,
was.
Daffy. Forgive
It's on
him.
my tattoo right there. No, I didn't know what. No, it's not my tattoo. I didn't know cult of incels. Yeah, who are very
Yeah.
pressing on a very pressing human sacrifice
No,
deadline.
well,
So
you get
you
enough of
have
what's
these
going
things
on
are
just by
working
watching
together.
half
It
of Scream
is a
6.
true feminist movie, and I dig it. On like,
Yeah, either
oh,
one of
and
them's
Box,
Ghostface,
remember,
probably.
you are
Who
gonna like
knows?
Cassie Keat because they made Yo argument for that one movie we used to disagree on,
Yeah, I know. You
being
keep parading that out.
Mad Max Furiosa.
Okay. Mad Max
Damn
Fury
right.
Road, but yes.
What really? What did I say?
Furiosa, which is
Mhm.
supposedly coming out at some point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was already that
Next
movie
year, I
we're
think.
watching. Okay. So that's actually coming up second movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a buddy comedy slash horror, a feminist comedy slash horror, and it does a lot of smart things where
I'm
I
sorry, I
liked
haven't
it a
seen these
lot
old person
due to the
movies like
fact of
Psycho.
bringing it into 2023. We see the world how we said, it changed from species in 95 to how we are now, and how we used to actually like each other in 95.
You
And
used
now
to.
we're just like at each other's. We used to get along because it was us against everyone else. I think that's why we all got along. It's like, it's us against the world. Just watch Clerks. If you ever want to see what
And what year
95
was
looks like,
that?
watch Clerks
I
or
wouldn't know
Mallrats.
because I'm young.
Okay, that's why you have to go
Yeah.
back and watch these movies.
Right,
Clerks is
exactly.
black and white. So you have this, and the acting is fantastic. It's a lot of great performances. It's a smart move, and it's just really there's parts where they get me. So I'm like, okay, what happened to this
Yeah.
character? And then later on, they bring him back, like, oh, that's what happened. Like they actually don't forget about the
Oh
character,
my god, it's finals
and
week
it's
next
all
week.
very well done. We're talking about from the writer, from Cassie's point of view, and also as Cassie directed it. So you got both the writer and director on set at the same time. I
Honestly,
dig
5
it.
out of 5. I'd recommend it to
I
everyone.
really wish I could watch this right now.
Context, just watch
Besides my
Scream 6.
screener, I don't want to keep
You'll
going back to
love
the
it.
screener.
It'll be a blast.
Hopefully, it comes out to all theaters soon. I do know it might have gotten derailed a little bit by the strike, and things kind of like shut down. We can't talk about press and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
well,
I'm
so we were
glad
about
that's
to
all
go
over
do a
with. And
serial
if you really
killer
want to
themed
hear
escape room.
Cassie and I talk about Nick
And
Cage for like
so,
12 hours long,
yeah, it was very cool.
check out our
Yeah,
interview
with our
with Cassie
friends.
Keat
And
on What's
so,
Cracking.
the benefits of going to
Lovely
conferences,
person,
right, is that
funny as hell.
universities
Go
will
check
pay
this
for
one out
you
when you can.
to
Scream
go
Therapy. I'm giving this
to
one
California
4.5
and
good for
do
those. See, I can beat
serial
yours.
killer escape rooms.
4.5 final offer.
But none of them are as good as the tentacle titties.
So you can't beat a tentacle titty. That's the thing. Is like that's why they want to follow you. Like, there's no way I can beat that right
Yeah,
now.
there's no way any of us
But-
could beat that. Or can I? We'll
He was
see.
really scared
We'll
about
see.
the
Find out.
escape room because he
But
was
what's
like,
number
he was
3
like,
for
yes,
you?
let's do it. It's a good idea.
Daphne,
The closer we
if
got,
that
he was
is
like, this is
really
a bad
so-
idea, Daphne.
And now we're getting
And I was like, well,
crazy
it'll
list
be
of
okay.
movies
You
that
know,
I've
I can't do. It's an escape room, right? Like it
that
can't be
came out
that
in
scary. You'll be
2023.
okay. I'll
Or I
be
should say
there.
our
I
friends
did
would be there.
We'll
We'll
get
see.
out.
You'll
Oh
be
yeah.
fine.
No judgment.
But you know,
Yeah, I will
movies
protect
that
you.
actually
And
came
then
out
he
in
watched
2023.
which
Two
got
Scream movies
Haunting in Venice.
immediately prior
Ooh.
to the
is
serial
my
killer escape room. And he
one
was
of
like,
the
I don't know
better
what I did
movies
that.
I
Now
saw
I'm
in
even more
2023
freaked out about
that
it.
actually came out then.
But
And
he
I like
loved it.
Agatha
And we
Christie.
just kept making jokes
I like
about
her
how
books.
when one person left the room, we'd be like, "Oh,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
liked
so
I
they're
thought Haunting in
Ghostface,
Venice. I've
right?"
not read the
Or
book, The
we'd be like,
Haunting in
they'd come
Venice
back and be
myself,
like, "We have
but
bad news. All
I've read
3 of
other
us are
Agatha Christie books,
Ghostface."
and I think it captured
And
the
so
fun
we kept
spirit.
talking about
The fun
how the
pun.
actual goal of the escape
Hercule
room
Poirot,
was to figure
correct?
out which one of us was Ghostface. Yes,
Hercule
it's
Poirot.
Poirot.
Yes.
Poirot.
Which
Yes,
a lot of
Yes,
and
people
we did it in
enjoy.
record time because my husband was
well,
so
he's
Yeah, I
scared.
a
really
dude.
Yeah.
enjoyed who done it,
He was so scared, he was solving the
And it
puzzle.
has a
I
stellar
like
Hella
that.
scared.
cast too, right?
Maximum
It's an
Oh,
speed.
yeah.
amazing
Oh,
cast.
yeah.
It's an
Yeah.
amazing cast. Liz Lemon's in it.
Well, I
I
mean,
can't remember Tina
Well,
Fey for a second. I couldn't remember Tina Fey's name for a
that's
second, but I
what
did the
the
character.
the
Sorry.
character,
escape room
she's
attendant
in
was
it.
like, "You
Yeah,
guys were like the
that
funniest to
person from
watch
Mean
because I
Girls is
had
in it,
you guys
and
were on something."
the guy from
So we would
Thor
just
is in it.
it had nothing.
No,
The
not the
escape room
actor,
had
the
nothing to do
director.
with Ghostface. We
He's
were
in
just
it.
talking about the
Taika
video
And
game
Waititi.
the whole
Branagh?
time.
no, the
I don't know
director of
who.
Thor, the original, or
Oh, the
Ragnarok.
original,
Taika
Not
not
Waititi.
Taika
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
Waititi.
The Dark
yeah,
World.
yeah,
No,
pretty much.
Dark World one.
And she
Okay,
was like,
all
"Yeah,
Kind of
right,
you guys
brown.
were a
never
riot
mind. I was gonna get excited.
Oopsies.
and super
But
fast."
the
So
person who
thank you,
was
Scream
in
Six.
Everything All at Once and also Star Trek Deep Space Discovery 9 or
I don't know, 5.
Disco,
It was
which
amazing.
Star Trek was she in?
Is there a
Was
Star
it in
Trek disco? I want to
There
see
is
that.
one. Okay, there's a
5,
disco
it was
one. There's
amazing.
a Star Trek
It
disco
was a lot of
because
fun,
when they
and
first we
while we
started
were
doing
in the escape
abbreviations like
room, the
NTG and
attendant
stuff
was
like that.
sneaking in and moving things
The
around.
actual Star Trek we
Yeah, and
lost
at
Daphne
one
We
for a
point,
second.
they
did.
were
She'll
like,
probably come back.
Okay,
someone's
Daphne
name
come
was
back.
written
She
on the
doesn't want to
fridge
talk about
in like
Star Trek
magnets, and
disco.
we noticed that at the
Oh, we're
beginning.
trying to
And then at one
spoiler
point, like one
we're
of the
not gonna
clues
spoil
was, "Oh,
Star
the
Trek
person
disco
whose
for you.
name is written on the
But
fridge
it's
has to be X,
actually the
Y, and
original
Z."
one is
And so
Star
they're
Trek
like, "Oh,
STD.
I'm
What?
doing this
And they're like
activity."
No.
And
it
then
it
they
was.
came over the
Why?
intercom
It
and they're like,
was
"Is that whose
because
name
they
is
weren't
written on the
thinking.
fridge?" And then we went and it was someone else's because the attendant had
Obviously.
snuck in and she
Yeah.
changed the
Okay.
name that was on the
Because Star
fridge
Trek
to someone
Discovery,
else, to a
STD.
different person in our party.
And that's why they started going, "No," they did a
Yeah, and
campaign
at
to make
one
it
point,
called
she just
disco.
chucked a piece of metal into the
Like,
room,
really
and it
hard, like,
made
that it's like,
such
"Oh,
a
we got
loud
everything
bang.
perfect. We
We
got
all
Wilson
just
Cruz and
jumped,
Anthony Rapp and
and
Doug
it's funny
Jones
because
in
we were
this?
like,
Oh,
How could
"Huh,
it
Doug
possibly
we
go
Jones.
just
wrong?
put this
What do you
Perfect.
weird
wanna
hunk
call
of
it?
metal we've never seen
STD?
before
STD.
on the
Oh,
counter in a way that made it
damn it.
fall."
What's wrong with you guys?"
Alien STDs,
Yeah, we're
like
like,
in
"Tell it off the
species.
counter. I've never seen this
They
before in my
spent, like,
life,
8
but
mil a
we must have
episode,
put it
man.
precariously
Hey,
somewhere
now. Oh,
sketchy."
I like that
And then
crossover.
afterwards,
So,
she was like, "Yeah, I just
you
threw it in there."
have okay, so Daphne, now that you're back, Daphne, you've got Haunting in yeah, we got Haunting in Venice. Did you see it in the theater or in
Yeah.
the home? Uh,
It was very
the whole thing.
spooky.
Did you watch
It
the
was
other
well
2
done.
before that? Murder on Orient Express and then okay, because it builds in the same world. It
But
gets
this
Okay,
one,
that
exit.
one I was heartbreaking a bit.
this
I like
one got
exits.
there.
Right.
Something on the Nile.
Someone died. Right.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I like the fun of it. I like the interaction between the characters or the actors because it really is it keeps you going, keeps you going, keeps going. There's no real boring moment of it. There's no lull. There's no like we were talking about before. And our interview, which goes live, by the way, Daphne and I did an interview. There's no like 15 minutes of like reading involved. Like there's no setup for just it is tight. It is tight and it's scary. It's got some jumps. Makes more sense. Like, oh my god, zoomers. Oh, I'm surrounded.
You
Yeah.
are.
Okay, so I've okay. It was a lot of practical effects, but not all practical effects, right? Was there CGI in this one? I can't I can't remember. Yeah, nothing looked out of place, nothing looked fake. I saw it on the big screen. So, like, even on the big screen, it looked immense or immersive, and the sound was really there. It was kinda lifting it all up. I might have to rewatch it on a smaller screen just to see if it kind of holds up, but I think if you did not watch Orient Express and God, now I'm blanking on it. The Egypt one.
Nile,
Nile,
Death.
Death Nile. You don't need to watch those 2 to watch this one and enjoy it, right? Okay, good.
Okay.
You don't even need to know who Hercule Poirot is. You just kinda, like, watch this. It's a mystery in itself. Really? Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
violinist?
the same, like, yeah, if you wanna read this one, it's actually the original is Halloween Party.
Oh, is it? I have that.
Yeah, they rebranded it as, Death in Venice, Murder in
Oh,
Venice, Haunting in Venice. Thank
Haunting
you.
in Venice. I did
Haunting
not
in
know
Venice.
that.
Yeah. Halloween Party, like, we were starting to read it, and it's similar, it's got some stuff to it. She writes herself into this one
Interesting.
because, like, the mystery, writer, right? I think
Yeah.
that's her avatar, yeah. I dig okay, I'm so sorry, look, I like this movie a lot, that's I'm like, "Oh, I've seen this movie, I know this one, I can talk about this one." So, what do you give this as a Cthulhu rating? 4 out of 5.
It is.
Yeah, but now, if, Tina Fey had tentacle
Yeah,
nipples,
right.
would this be higher than
To survive. Right,
survive
right,
the
right.
thing?
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure we just gave him Disney, if you're listening, that's our idea. You can't
Yeah,
take that one.
Yeah,
just
no.
like us
It's our idea.
zoomers.
TM. You take the mouse
We
back,
put
it'll be
it in an
fine.
envelope, sealed it, and sent it to ourselves. So,
Oh, well, you know. Now, ew, so 4 out of 5. Can I beat that one? I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna even try right now. Box, what's your number 3?
oh, so I had to think about this. I
Uh-oh.
had to think about this
Mhm.
pretty hard because the top three are real good. They're real good. So I'm gonna have to say though, as much as I love this movie,
Uh-oh.
it's gonna be my number 3, which
It's
is
Cocaine Shark, is it?
Cocaine Bear.
Oh my god, is it really Cocaine Bear?
Yes, which you have to see still, sir.
No, I saw it.
Oh,
I
you
saw
did?
it.
Okay, good, good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It
I
took me like a bit, yeah.
had so much fun in the theater watching this film and laughing my ass off and also going, wah, because the deaths are so gruesome
It is fun.
and very visceral to where you will go like, ha ha, wah, just like that in the
What, is,
theater.
what does that word mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty dumb, Box. What does that word
Visceral?
mean? No.
Oh, wah? I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you're
know
the
what this word
professor.
means.
You should know what
Ah,
wah.
doctor. Gosh dang it. I don't profess anything anymore.
Well, yes.
Profess that I like
You're professor of the arts of bad
the
movies.
arts of bad movie. Oh, is that a job
That
title?
is a
Can I get
job
that?
title. Is your job. I saw your business
Is that
card.
my job?
That's literally what you put on your. Oh my god.
I'm looking behind for my business card now.
Jeez Louise.
So this is Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I'm guessing this is practical effects all the way, because why would you CGI a cocaine bear?
There's
Not
CGI for the
can't
cocaine
I'm
stress
pretty
bear.
sure
that
the
enough.
bear
The
itself is
bear
all CGI.
is CGI.
We
Yes,
were
but it's a good
born in the
bear. It's
90s.
a good creepy bear. Honestly, this movie, it has twists, it has
Oh,
turns,
you're
it
actually younger
has
than I am.
great acting, great
I was born in
writing.
1999.
It's funny, it's scary, it's
November
heartfelt. Like
1999.
in the end,
It
you're like,
is.
I can't believe
No.
that I'm doing these things, and
Y2K.
feeling these things for these particular people.
Also the tagline of my marriage. Go for it.
What?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
like-
zing. Or
I'm, s-
mine. Or mine, my
I'm
friend.
slipping in like
High
self-deprecation.
fives. But it's really good. It was Ray Liotta's his second to last film.
And second to best, which is weird. His
Right.
best, of course, being the, like, only one like the Capoeira film,
Yeah.
that was.
But it's just a fun, wild ride set in the 80s, which I wouldn't know anything about because I'm young.
1880s?
The 1980s.
Oh, yeah, that's a long time
Yeah,
ago.
it's so I don't
What a
know if
meme.
anyone's still alive from then, to be honest.
Probably not. No, they had that cocaine bear in the
Certainly
beginning.
not
I mean, come
me.
on.
But it's such a fun film. It's great. It's like I said, I think it's a movie you could watch with your dad, but maybe not your mom.
Yes.
That's true. That's true. But I know my mom would not appreciate it, and my dad would probably wince a lot. But I could watch it with
Why
him.
not? It's a
Oh,
family
sure,
film.
I'm sure. You
It's
know,
Addams Family, but still family friendly.
so
What
I give it
is
a 5 out of 5 Cthulhu.
giving a 5 out of 5?
Yeah.
Didn't you isn't that more than you rated before? Or is that TT that
No,
did,
that was TT.
Cocaine Bear? Titties,
I
Jimbo.
think I think I did give it a 5 out of 5 before.
God.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun,
I
man.
I do like the okay, I like the fashion from it. It's very
Oh my gosh. Carrie Russell in that tracksuit. Ugh.
oh, and we just saw stuff I just saw something amazing, like, I was like, "Is that alive or dead?" Like, Daphne's like, "Oh, please cat on me."
Oh,
It's
there's
so
a
cool.
cat.
The cat's like,
Oh, is she a standard issue? Oh, she is. I don't know
"What's
where mine
standard issue?"
is. She's around here somewhere.
What's standard issue? I don't understand that.
That's a standard issue cat.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, is she
Oh, I know.
perid-
It's like, "Ah!"
pterodactyl? Oh, okay. Mine is pterodactyl. Anyway,
Welcome to
welcome to
Cat Talk.
Cat Talk.
Your top cats of 2023. Camp. It's not even school anymore. It's like camp. Oh, but
Oh, I'm sure.
there's no dog here. I can like relax and do like things, and I can show everyone my butt as one does.
Oh yeah.
Of
That's how
course.
cats say hello
I
to the
mean,
butts.
that's what Cats the musical did, right?
Talk about CGI.
Butthole
Okay, so
touch.
Box, as we all get distracted by the cats, we gave we gave it a 5. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't beat the 5. I'm so sorry. I'll take this one.
Okay.
We're on 3, right?
Yeah.
Uh, my number 3 is The Pope's Exorcist.
Ugh. I mean, oh really? Go on.
Well, okay. The reason why I needed a number 3, honestly, Scream Therapy should have been number 3. I just kind of like messed up my order. But follow Gabriel Amorth,
I
the
don't.
Vatican's leading
I'll
exorcist, as he
find a way to watch it.
investigates. I can read today. The possession of a child and uncovers a conspiracy the Vatican has tried to keep secret. I like this because I've actually read Amorth's writing before.
Yeah, you said that you liked the writing is actually very good.
The writing of him as the actual Vatican's
Flowers of
exorcist
the Killing
is
Moon.
amazing. If you like the Vatican for some reason, I suggest getting it. If you like horror,
Big Vatican fans over here.
there has to be there's got to be some Vatican fans listener. I mean, if you ever,
Yeah.
I'm
They
pointing
have
my
the
library card.
hats, the Pope hats, like the fake Pope hats and the foam fingers.
Oh, don't make me do a Norm Macdonald bit,
Oh no,
please.
oh no. Turn
I
away.
got one of
Turn
my.
away.
I know. I don't want to do his voice. I just no. I'll eject out of that one. So I like it, or if you're like if you actually want to understand what exorcism is and what it is to be a real exorcist, if you've read the Exorcist book, you know the Michael Peter Blatley book, you read that one, you're like, I want to see what the actual view from the Exorcist is, like the real view of it. Amorph is like the person to go to. He's passed away. He's no longer writing new books, but he's got 2 pretty good ones. Now, he also blames disco for the
My
rise
number
of.
one
So it's like I think when he
is
says
The
disco, he
Last
got
of
to me.
Us,
It's like
which
the
is
European
a
sense.
TV
It might
show.
be like the translation.
I think
You
it's
know, because I read it in
very
translation.
popular, so
But, you
I
know, it's
feel
like the
Wait,
disco just
like
is
means
a
it
like
lot of
rock
people
music.
is
have
it
at
Star
least a general
Trek
understanding
disco,
of what's going on.
perhaps?
But it's
Disco, no, that'd be
mostly,
STDs. He also
I would
blames
say,
STDs. So who
I
knows?
mean,
character-driven
he could be
zombie
talking
drama,
about that,
less
actually.
Yeah.
zombies, more people
So you have this weird
fighting with
thing
each other.
where you see
Pedro
something like The
Pascal. Us
Exorcist
Zoomers
where
love
it's
Pedro
like you
Pascal.
played
Yeah,
with
and
something
Bella
you
Ramsey.
shouldn't
Are you
have,
trying
which
to
is
do
basically
Norm
Hasbro tech.
Macdonald?
So yeah,
No, I'm
it's
not. This
it's
is my
more or
actual
less
voice.
Oh,
what's
it
going
sounded
on.
like you were doing
It's
Norm
about
Macdonald.
No, I no.
Pedro
Okay.
Pascal's
I can, but I don't
character
know what.
attempting to
But
get
you see
Ellie,
The
which is Bella
Exorcist and
Ramsey's
you
character,
see
to
how
some
you
scientists so
play
they
with
can
this
figure
toy,
out why
you
Ellie
summon the
is
demon, you're
immune
talking to the dead,
to the
you
zombie
deserve
virus.
this.
And
You broke
as a
God's law,
microbiologist,
one of the
I
commandments, like
love the
don't like
fungus
fuck with
zombies.
toys or something like that. I don't know.
Fungus zombies,
Yeah,
Do
cool
not
as
play
hell.
with toys.
Yeah.
exactly. I think that's the
Do not
4th
play with toys.
commandment.
The fourth combat,
Now,
thou
I've
shalt not
not
play with
played
anything
the
fun
game,
made by Hasbro.
Or
but
Mattel.
I
Oh,
think the TV show is
speaking of
really,
the
really
Ouija
good.
board,
I
you
think
sure you can't take Tara's phone?
it looks
Actually, no, you
beautiful.
know
No, no,
what?
no, no, no,
Sorry,
no.
Yeah.
Tara. Next
The
year, Tara.
Next
We're
year.
script
talking
Next
next
year.
year.
is really
Next year,
great.
Tara.
It
Maybe
looks
we'll do an
beautiful.
interview next year,
Like
you know?
the emotions are
I
there.
don't want to
And then
spoil this, but
of
I really do
course,
have something with
was it
Tara
the
read next.
third episode?
I better be
If
part of it.
you
Our
know what,
terrible,
you
awful
better be or better not be.
I
You know
gay
what,
better
next year.
be.
episode in which things are incredibly, terribly
Maybe
sad.
I'll have to see. We still have to talk. It's a
Most
bunch of agent right now,
heart-wrenching, TV
but
I've seen all year
yeah,
for sure.
I think it's. I can kind of announce that. Tara Reid next year,
Spoilers.
2024. Yeah, I don't know for how long. We're trying. We're trying to take that down.
Possibly Bigfoot,
But
too.
wouldn't that be funny if Bigfoot came on as Tara Reid and then Tara Reid's talking to Bigfoot? I don't think I could do that to her.
We can't do that to her. We can't.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No,
I
let's
wouldn't.
not do
I've been
that to
like
her.
trying for like a year or two to get to her. So we've got this thing where he says, you do this, you're gonna go to hell. It's Ouija, and so you kind of deserve it as a kid. Even as a kid, apparently, you deserve it. Something bad happened, or you see this as the Pope's Exorcist, or through the Pope's Exorcist book, I should say, the Gabriel Amorth's book, where
I
you
don't think
kind
Bella
of
Am I
had
crazy? I don't
to
think Bella
upset
Ramsey's in Game
God's
of
law. You
Thrones.
had to be tempted by the devil, or try to tempt the devil himself, which is still a sin, and that's why
Ooh.
it allows you to be possessed. And every once in a while,
I'm looking it
God's
up.
like, fuck it, possess him.
Oh.
Like it's
Are you
like Job.
mixing?
Like it's kind of like the book of
It's a
Job.
Are you
Yeah,
Job
it's
mixing
like
up
Job.
with the
It's a
Stark
Job thing. Like
sisters?
every once in a while,
Is
God's
that
like,
who you're talking about? Oh,
I'm
she
gonna
is
win
in Game of
anyways.
Sorry, they
But
are
let's
in Game of
torture someone
Thrones.
for a while. That'd be fun.
Woof. That's not cool, God.
Yeah, Lyanna Mormont.
No, that's not a good plan. That's not a good business
That's
model,
not Buddy
God. I hate that.
Jesus.
No, Fighty Jesus is somewhere still in my car. So you have the book version.
Crazy.
This is not based on the book version, by the way, but you have the historical character of Gabriel Amorth. And what I really like is Russell Crowe brings
Well,
him
now
to
it's out on
life.
PC.
I'd never seen him
Again?
as a Russell Crowe type. He resurrects him.
Oh, holy crap.
It's a trick to have. I know.
Oh
it's
my
a little
God,
trick
I
to have.
considered doing
Russell
that.
Crowe.
I guess like this is Jesus and Russell Crowe. Who
And-
knew?
Yeah, and a singer.
But Sheryl Crow. That's Sheryl Crow.
No, Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe's the singer?
Yeah, isn't that like 40 Odd Grunt? His band?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Something like that. Anyway, go on.
So I never saw Gabriel as this big dude,
Yeah.
because Russell Crowe, he seems from Gladiator and like he's this big
Yeah.
dude.
And
But
the
he plays it.
Miz.
You mean
But he
Parks and
plays
Rec?
the smart assness of Amroth
Yeah.
really well.
Okay. Does
He
he
plays a guy
also
who
hate
would be
disco?
the Pope's exorcist.
It's Nick
I
Offerman.
think Russell
is his
Crowe
name.
probably physically hates this, though.
Probably.
Yeah. So you see this and you set it up. I think this is a horror movie that had promise.
Mhm.
I think this is a horror movie that makes you think. And I think, Daphne, did you say this was Angels and Demons? Damon, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that the same? Yeah.
Oh, we did it.
You just like
You
do
did
the
it.
whole Alpha Marina thing. I'm going to have to watch more Spider-Man later on. So
It's a
you
great
have all these
show. I
things
highly
going on,
recommend it.
and I dig it. I get into it. Again, the first time I saw this, I was on a plane. So like, is this or like, Cocaine Bear, I guess. I'm like,
which
which one should I
you
watch on a
missed
plane?
out on.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had the
I know,
vague
I
I
know.
You
knew
missed out
vaguely what
on.
the plot of the
Maybe,
game
but
slash
it
show was,
is
just
well
because, like,
acted.
you know, you hear
It
things,
is mostly well written.
regardless of whether you've
Like, I
been to
can't
or
really
not,
say that
and,
it's not well written
so
because
but
I
I
think it
was,
is
like,
well written.
so
But I still don't
impressed
know how much
immediately
is like
with,
the
like, the
director or
visuals,
actually the editor
'cause
kind of
I
like
think that
cutting
we've
things up
gotten into,
sometimes.
like,
Like,
a
how did
state
that?
where it's
And then okay, I see
expected
it. No,
for visuals to be kinda
but
shitty.
it is
You know, at a
definitely
certain point.
one of my top movies that I watched in
Yeah, you know, and
2023
so I was,
for
like, really
horror
impressed by the visuals, really
because of the
impressed
acting,
by,
because
like,
of the
the
writing, because of
acting,
how they took things
the
seriously,
dialogue, the
and
story,
it
everything
could
was,
have
like,
been what
really
Nun
top-notch,
2
and it was all
was.
very, like,
It could have been like,
suspenseful
here's
immediately too.
something."
Yeah.
But, like,
I
no,
only
they actually
watched
wanna make a good
some
movie.
of The Walking
So
Dead,
here we go. I'm giving
just
this
kinda, like,
one
random seasons,
you gave Cocaine Bear
um,
I
5,
did. It was
and
fun.
and Daphne, you gave yours
I
4?
didn't I never was, like,
Okay.
super
I'm gonna
attached
give
to
this
it,
one a 4.
but I think The
Almost a
Last
4.
of
You know
Us
what?
does, like, a
It's
better job
almost
of
the day
being,
after
like,
day
a
after day after the Christmas.
super,
4.5.
like, invested in what's
God
going
4.5.
bless
on,
us,
and then, like,
everyone.
everything is
God
part of the
bless
story.
us.
So, like,
Don't make me do
the
make me do
set is part of the
I
everyone.
don't
So
make you do
story,
4.5.
anything.
Oh, yeah?
where what they're
That's true.
doing, who they're
Make me
talking
not
to, it
take
all
phone calls
feels
because
like a
this is
Yes.
so
giant
lighting up.
Yep.
world,
So 4.5 out of 5.
of
Go
really
check it out.
interesting
It's
stuff
probably
versus, like,
streaming somewhere
you know,
right
The
now on
Walking Dead,
Prime
it kinda felt
Video.
like
It's worth a watch. If you
there's
watched it on a
zombies
plane
right where
before,
these
watch it in a
people
bigger screen.
are and nowhere
It's
else.
not bad. If you ever watch
It's not bad.
I was actually talking to Isaac Thorne about like movies once. I think it might be actually be in a thread somewhere. And we were watching something that was just came out. I'm like, oh, this is not as good as I thought. Exorcist. It was the Exorcist Awakenings or
Oh
Beginnings
yeah,
or Part
the new
2.
one.
Yeah. And like that was not an Exorcist film. Be good. Or it was like we're just doing the whole thing. And it made us both want to rewatch The Pope's Exorcist. And by comparison, this is like brilliant. It's like Kino right there. I dig it. All right, so 4.5 out of 5. That's my final offer. Yeah, it's number 3 in the can. Daphne, you're up for number 2.
Yes.
I thought you were I thought you were oh, Scream 6. I thought you were gonna say that he just like told you about it and you're like, "Oh, I love
Well,
this movie."
Fox, she ain't me. Oh God.
That's cute. Oh.
Really?
Yes. We all need tight. Yes.
I mean, that's the best order to do it in. I hear.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and just, like, sobbing. It's like, I
So
have no clue who these people are, but I
okay,
hate
so I want
them.
to ask, since you've only seen half of it, what is it about?
Yeah. It was good. That's 5. Yeah, we'll call it a 5. Look, The Species is 5, and Scream
I
6
think
is
you just
5,
nailed
The
all of them.
Last of
Actually,
Us is a
I think this is like
Jim,
the
Jim, I think this is gonna be a new
3.
podcast we could do where we just watch
I
half
hate
of
it.
the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to watch half of a movie now. I can't
Yes.
even watch.
You can't even
I,
watch the trailers, can you, bud?
I like, do me half a trailer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it ends. It's like
Daphne, you're talking about Zoomer like attention span. Meet Jim.
I, oh yeah, shenanigans.
Oh.
What are that's in plural? Is that ghost face faces or is it
Ghost
face eye?
faces. Ghost face eye.
Face eye.
Face eye.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
No, you're right. Yeah. No, I get it, right? He's not supernatural. Exactly. It's not supernatural. It's not like Michael Myers, where he apparently becomes supernatural later on.
I
It
like Good Omens.
is okay.
I love Good Omens.
j-
Just
Just a
some
dude.
dude.
I haven't seen the second season yet.
But okay, and now I might be getting my Scream 6 mixed up with my Scream TV show,
Yeah, I
which
love
might be
Carrie Fisher.
mixed
Oh
up with
yeah.
Scream 5, or also just like which is I think Scream 5 is just called Scream, by the way. Yeah, I might be getting it mixed up, but didn't they actually just beat the snot out of him? Like, and he just like limps up and goes, "Okay, I'm good." Yeah,
Yeah, they never double tap. They never
they're
double
like,
tap.
killers. Well, that's brilliant. Okay,
It sounds
so
like a
you have seen.
PSA
Oh well, yeah,
towards
always.
Mm,
serial killers.
yeah.
But that's part
I
of the.
like
I
Neil
think that's part of the
Gaiman.
message
I
from
like
Scream
Terry
6
Pratchett. I
is
like Good
all
Omens.
this could have been done if he just killed him early on.
Hmm.
Just kill your
Yes.
stalkers. Like
Yeah.
Scream
Allegedly. We're
1,
not
man.
actually saying this.
No, yeah, it's like that's not in his opinion. You should not kill
No,
anyone. I
no,
think
no.
that's the
I almost got out my kazoo.
do that. I can't find a kazoo
I
here.
know, I know.
Wait, here we go. There's the yeah. Oh, it's on loop. Sorry, hold on. It's like on loop. Sorry, I didn't know it was on loop. There, I'll take it off loop. So
That's great.
Okay.
again, they're well acted. They're well acted. And oh my gosh,
It's a great pick.
is it because you're a zoomer? Because it's boom, 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 boom.
It looked like a
Right?
dance.
Oh, I try. I think that was a premise of Scary Movie 1 when they're making fun of ghost. Yeah, I think that's exactly it.
Yeah, mine is asleep
Scream.
next to me
I've
now.
seen Scream, or the original Scream, recently because I was screening it for somebody
Hmm.
so they could understand Scream
Of
6.
course.
I guess you didn't really have to, but I was like, I could just like jump into Scream 6, right? Yeah, yeah. Like these people are like killing these people, and these people are like killing these people, and that's all it is. Yeah. This is the one of the first
Yeah.
times because when Scream first came out,
Big
Drew
Underworld
Barrymore was a
fan.
big draw for it.
Yes.
And
And
he's
she
in
gets
one
killed
of
in
the
the
weird
first. It was
vampire
like a
movies.
Jackie Chan movie when Jackie Chan was nobody. Like, oh, Jackie Chan movie, can't wait to watch it. He gets killed in the first
No,
5 minutes.
no,
Well,
a
Like,
it's like
oh,
different weird
he
one.
comes
Psycho.
back, right?
No.
Everybody had thought that, oh, we're gonna go
I'm trying to find
see,
it.
I forgot who played Marion, but
Is it?
Exactly. But that's exactly it. You know why he forgot? Because Anthony Perkins is so
I'm
good at
looking through
Psycho,
the
it
yes,
doesn't matter.
IMDb. He
It
is
could just
in
be
absolutely,
Midnight in
him.
Paris, but I don't think
absolutely.
It could
that's
just be
it.
him.
It's isn't it
That's what a big thing.
interview? Is he in Interview
Oh,
with a Vampire?
It's
oh, oh.
I took a classical
I
study in my college when I was doing
yeah. I
poppers.
thought
I
I
don't
could just
know.
picture him.
Here,
I'm
watch,
running
watch,
Wait, I
away.
Box. I'll help
picture.
you out. Box,
I
remember
have
that
an
time we
image of
met
him
in Dave
wearing like
Schmoller's
an
class
elaborate
and we're watching
like
horror in
Sure.
Victorian
Vegas?
Yeah.
And then he
outfit.
trashed his movie Puppet Master. Yeah, well, I think
Oh, is that what he
we
wears
have
in
Schmoller
Twilight?
still there, so it could be now. We just watch it
I
because
originally thought.
we were in we're juniors
We
in
were
college
so
university.
young. We were so young.
Yeah, it was just last year.
It was
We were
right.
in his class last year. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm still working my term paper. I've got 400 words. How I can never write 400 words on a paper. Isn't it? We have to study. That's what we should be doing right now. We're studying.
Oh,
Now,
I just had my fun. Anyway, go on.
uh, Scream. What would you give Scream 6 to that? The 30 minutes of it you saw. Yeah. I and I'm glad you brought up that your husband wasn't into a lot of horror because he was also enraptured in it. Is this in taken in? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That's actually like
romantic.
yeah, that's amazing.
As we know, as also students,
As students,
right, Jim?
yes, fellow students,
Yes.
where can I score the weed?
Oh, I will protect you, baby.
Oh.
Be right back.
So did you
I love it.
survive the escape room? Hey,
Really? Because we saw Ghostface.
were you Ghostface? Were you
Did you just
Ghostface?
kill him? Did you, like, just beat him up when you saw him?
Did he
You're
beat
like, "There's
you
5
up
of
and
us."
then just walk away?
Where is this on Prime? What platform is it on?
Yeah, I think it had everything to do with Ghostface.
You're making up your own backstory for the room, like, "I think this is this one." I dig that. What was your, Cthulhu for this one then? For Scream 6? 5 I'm like,
I don't know,
5."
5.
What was your Cthulhu rating for the, escape room? Curious. 5? I was like, amazing. I love it. Oh god.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
That's sneaky. That is sneaky. It just fell right off this thing. It's oh my god. So, was a room called Gaslighting the Room? Because that's kind of like, that was my name, right? Ah, of course it was your name, buddy. Of course it was. That's a God, we should do one.
Mhm.
We should do
We
a,
did one, but it was a board game,
Is
Jim.
it
oh,
Species?
yo,
We didn't
it
win.
was
We died.
Evie made a quiche for 2 hours in the middle of an escape room.
Yeah.
Like, just started cooking in the middle
Yeah.
of the escape room. I
And
was like,
and
"I
when we were
think we're all
trying
gonna
to,
die now?"
I don't know if you ever put that up on Haunted MTL, but
I might, but I played it with other people. I played it with some people who
did
were
they survive?
yes, they were actually learning English, and I was using it to teach English.
And they
And they
survived.
really and they survived it took them. Like, they did some time, and they took their time, they
Yeah.
figured all the puzzles out. Those was wonderful, it was brilliant because they felt accomplished, like, "I did this in English." "Oh, I guess you did." So 5 and another 5. I'm not following any of that.
Mm.
You go, Box. You give me a movie that I can beat.
Okay,
Box.
so it says that it came out in 2002, but it did not. It came out in 2020.
2002.
No, I meant 2022. But it came out in 2023, and I watched it on Halloween this year, and it was a breath of fresh air, to be honest. It was actually Court had recommended it to me.
Heart squared.
And she had done it on one of our previous Streamin' Demons, and it was the movie Talk to Me. And it's basically a group of friends who conjure spirits using this hand that's like been embalmed. And yes,
that one.
And everything goes to shit.
It's on my list. Yeah.
And it actually has a song that's going through TikTok that's very that's very recognizable. But the whole score is actually really incredibly good. The acting is incredible. The girl who plays Mia, which I'm getting right now, sir, I'm prepared. Sophie Wilde is phenomenal.
Sophie Wilde? No, are you serious? Like, Sophie Wilde.
I don't know what Sophie Wilde means, but yes, Sophie Wilde. She does an incredible job in it. It's actually very somber and heartfelt. She's going through the loss of her mother, and that's what really leads the story, is loss. And it's so good. And it was, like I said, I watched it on Halloween, and I was just like, this is what horror is. Like, this is every quintessential thing that I was missing for a very long time. And it was
Really?
It was incredible. It was fun. I got scared. I got sad. There were moments of, funniness, like everything, the gamut. But it's a wonderful, wonderful movie. And my mom absolutely cannot watch it because it's too scary.
He's not Cyclops, he's
Well,
Beast.
you know what? If your mom can't watch that because it's too scary, have her watch The Portable Door with Sophie Wilde and Christopher Waltz.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Sophie Wilde is also in The Portable Door.
That dude is not in this movie.
Yeah.
But I have not.
That's why the name.
Yes.
I have not seen it yet.
It's cute.
Okay.
Cute. Yeah. A lot of stuff in it, but my God, that's a small one. I wanted to watch Talk to Me, and I got that one confused with another name.
Oh, okay.
As one does.
Yeah.
So I watched a different movie entirely.
I rented it, and
it's also in the menu
because I'm just like,
did you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Actually, unfortunately, I don't have Summoning Sylvia, but all the other movies that I bought
the Last Voyage
because I was so blown away by these.
You have to walk me through it. Was it practical? Was it cheesy? Was it
practical, my friend?
Practical.
Yes, and it was so. And I used this word already, but I'm going to use it again. It was very visceral. It was very heartbreaking and gross and disgusting, and watching these things happen.
The new Jumanji?
It was very realistic, and which was horrific, just because they are, younger.
I didn't know the
kids like
was
us
in that movie.
Kids like this,
just like us.
Like Sophie's 25.
I'm doubting you.
Just like me, Jimbo.
Look it up.
I'm also like 20.
Yeah. But these were actually high school kids.
Yeah, I should give that.
And they looked like high school kids, and they acted like high school kids, and just the whole thing it was top notch. I was like completely engaged the whole time.
I've got a lot of movies to watch. I have to rewatch Species. I have to watch. You
already watched Cocaine Bear.
I've already watched Cocaine. I also have to watch my movies I talked about today, so I'll watch those later on. And no, that's amazing. I dig it.
Yes.
Damn.
It was
all
good.
Right.
It was perfect. It was lovely. And of course, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm telling you, I'm bringing my A game to this. I brought my A game.
They said you're going to bring a game to this.
Yeah, I know you thought that.
Which is why I brought the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game from Trick or Treat Studios, which, by the way, kick some butt. We're going to play later on.
All right.
That is not a plug. I just really, honest to God, love Trick or Treat Studios. They do fun masks. Their horror game is spot on.
Sounds like a plug.
This game is engrossing. It's a plug, but I'm not plugging anything. I just like them, man.
Well, that's I
I
mean, that's
have,
what our plugs
interviews and stuff
are.
going out.
That's what our plugs are, you
But
know?
it's not a paid sponsorship, how
Right,
about that?
that's what
It's not a
that's
paid
the
spot.
difference.
Yeah, you know,
We're not
I don't get anything
shelling
from
out,
them.
we're not getting anything back.
Right. Well, kinda get this game. But other than that, there's some really great horror people out there, and I'm so glad. This is one of the things I really like being in the 2020s because a lot of people grew up on the 95 horror, like, they grew up on this stuff, and now they're positioned to make games, they're positioned to make the movies, and positioned to make the props and the candies and stuff like that. Oh, man.
Not us.
No.
Not us, though. We're
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
retro. It's retro. It's very
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was
late
born in
late
2000.
90s. Yeah.
I was born in 2002.
I was born in
Yeah.
1999.9.
1999. I was the Prince song.
Point
Oh,
9,
man.
so I'm younger.
Point 9. That's right. Go cover up. Oh,
Um,
then I'm gonna
of
push.
course,
Right,
Oh,
the
right? That
1955
was
movie
I would
Species.
have been
that was
scared, but
real.
I was a very tiny baby at the time.
whatever year it was.
Like,
So was I, but mostly out of alcohol and
Well,
drugs.
that olden time
I'll admit
when
that.
all
you were a
those
bad
like
baby.
boomers were around. I
I
don't
was the
know.
bad baby. I still am.
Yeah,
Still am. Like,
black
hey,
and
mom, I got a
white,
number one book. Can I read it?
silent
No.
picture.
No.
No,
So what are you gonna go
recently,
with? What's your number 2?
yeah,
Number
exactly.
two.
Push it
I
This
had
out.
a
is tough.
story that was
This is
published
tough. This
in
is
Eerie
tough
Christmas
because I
3.
honestly
Woo, by
don't know
Black
which one of these
Press,
should be number two and number one, but
which
I'm gonna go with the
Jim just
Fall, the
interviewed me
House of
about
Usher
2
for
hours
my
ago.
number two with Mike Flanagan.
I thought you were
Oddly
gonna
enough,
say
I
Mike
didn't.
So if I
Myers.
quite the evening,
Mike Myers. No, that's something else. Fall.
and
Mike
also
Flanagan.
I have
I
a really
like this
cool
stuff.
website called
We used to get we used to get a lot
www.dankdatpizza.
of Mike Flanagan
So
screeners from Netflix. I just didn't check my
check it
Netflix
out.
email lately, so I probably had one for this one too. I just like, didn't.
No, dank.
Fucking sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry, Netflix.
D.
Whatever
Yeah,
intern's working for you now. Uh,
yeah, dank
that's
that
probably
pizza.
why. Anyways,
So check that out.
to secure their
It
fortune
has
and future,
all
two
kinds of
ruthless
cool,
siblings
mysterious stuff on
build
it.
a dynasty that begins to crumble when their heirs mysteriously die one by one. So, if you are a Mike Flanagan fan, you already know what you're going to get into. It's going to be a lot
Those are
of
my
dialogue.
plugs.
It literally happens between a cop ish, I guess, or prosecutor, whatever it's going to be, and one of the
Exactly.
protagonists just sitting in a chair talking. That goes on for like 8 episodes. So if you hate talking, this really is
Oh,
not
this is a
your
show?
yeah, it's a miniseries. It's a limited time. It's a limited series.
Oh, okay.
It's on Netflix. It's really smart. It is glowing. There's no real bad episode. There's no episode I wanted to skip. 'Cause sometimes we see those. And they're all based on Poe stories. Like, I'll just give you the titles, like The Raven, Pit and Pendulum, Goldbug, Telltale Heart, Black Cat, Murder in the Rue Morgue, Mask of Red Death, Midnight Jury. So it's all Poe-esque. Yeah. And then the acting is, my God, just masterful. It stars a bunch of people because a lot of people, spoiler, a lot of them die. A lot of like, that's the whole premise of the show, like, a lot of these will die, like, don't it's like Game of Thrones, don't get attached to anyone. We've got Carla, Cogini and Bruce Greenwood as Roderick Usher, Mary McDowell and Henry Thomas. We got a bunch of just killer people in this, no pun, and I love this because I was looking at the show without seeing any of the character or the acting list. Mark Hamill's in it. I was like, "Motherfucker, is this Mark fucking Hamill in this?"
Yeah. He's
And he
an
doesn't play a
interesting
small
guy.
role. He's actually a big fucking part of this. Like, my God, he does it so well.
He's a good
And you
actor.
think of all the time, he is a great actor.
Yeah.
His Joker is the Joker for
Oh,
me.
yeah. 100%.
Mark Hamill's Joker. I mean, I just can't.
100%.
I can't get enough of that. And the characters are all flawed. This is like a really what was like Black Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
I think it was Midnight Mass from yeah. This is Midnight Mass set to Poe. I think that could be accurate.
Interesting.
It's smart. It doesn't rely on a lot of jumps. It doesn't rely on effects. It has effects. It can have jumps, but that's not it. It's an actual horror drama. And yeah, like the Netflix does horror drama mystery. So if you like Haunting in Venice, Daphne, do you have Netf you don't have to say it, but there you go. You can find a way to watch it. I think each episode is like an hour-ish long, so this is like 8 hours of your life. Or as we found out, One Child of the Killer Moon, I think that's actually a play. What was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio that I kinda liked, but was like 12 hours too long? That one. So actually what okay. Yeah, Flowers of the Killer Moon. It's like, it was, too long for me, but I liked it. This is like one and a half of those. So if you can watch that movie in the theater, you can watch these little things, push them out. And I wanna say thank you to Isaac Thorne for I didn't even know this existed, because again, I don't watch read my emails, sorry guys, and I got too much. So Isaac, thanks again for saying to watch this, and you're right, man. This kicks some butt. It's 8 hours and 13 minutes from start to finish there. I gosh, there's no slow episodes. The overall story is there. You cannot skip an episode to understand what happens. It is linear that way. I you said it was a 5? Gosh, I'll give this a 5. I'll give it a 5.
Okay.
5 out of 5 Cthulhus. That's my final offer. I think that's it. Number 2 is done in the can. It's donezo. Go watch it. Fall, the House of Usher. Check it out. Now, Daphne, what's your number 1?
Mm.
Oh, 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 yeah, yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro and Bella Ramsey. Yeah, right. It's
Hey.
really
Now, did you play the game
I was
before?
gonna ask that, yeah.
Okay.
It's 1 for 1. Yeah, it absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you did play the game, I played the original version thanks to, Lizzie Nicodemus, for that, and when I was playing it, the game is heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so beautifully written and acted and voice acted, and so when they're saying, "We're doing a TV show," I'm like, "Really? I don't this is gonna, like, bomb," but it's got Pedro Pascal, I was like, "It's got Baby Yoda? It's got, like, Baby Yoda's dad in it? Like, how the hell is he gonna do this?" And then, like, Bella Ramsey, like, "And the kid who killed the giant in the Game of Thrones? Like, that one? Like, whatever." And then someone paid me No, Bella Ramsey is the,
Everyone was
I
in Game of Thrones. Everyone. I
yeah,
feel like that.
I wanna say is it really? Do I have that one? No, it had to be Game No, 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 I'm looking up yeah, she's like she's one of the Mormonts, there you go. She's one of the ones that takes up, like, "I will stand with you," and everyone's like, "Ah, it's just a little kid," and she
Oh,
kicks everyone's ass.
yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, and so I seen that, I'm like, "My god," but I didn't remember because I didn't I got the original, and again, if you don't have a PlayStation, you can't play the last of
You can
that's
also,
why.
to
Yeah,
be
okay,
honest, you can
sort it out.
just do what I did and watch Markiplier play it, and it
Yeah, I go to YouTube and watch it.
No,
Yeah,
it's very good. And honestly, the gay was a very, very slight subplot to where it's like you just find them and then you read like certain
the
letters
diary.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not, and they, I guess, expanded that. And was it, who's in it? Nick
The guy from The
Office?
Office,
Yeah,
that's all I
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I never watched The Office, but that's
Nick
all the
Office?
guy from The Office is gay? I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah, Parks and Rec. He
Whatever.
plays
I don't
another
watch
gay
either.
guy on Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. Nick Ock.
Nick,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you
yeah.
go, yeah.
Yep.
No,
He's great.
it's amazing,
He's
and
a great
oh,
actor.
yeah.
He's funny.
Absolutely.
He's very
It's
funny
heart-touching.
in person as well. Like I've heard him in podcasts and he's very, very funny. That dry wit and humor.
But will you hear him in our podcast next year of Tara Reid? Ooh, spoilers.
Maybe. I mean, that would be fun.
Mayobees. Mayobees.
Mayobees.
Actually, probably not. I haven't talked to those people. So
I hear that
probably
the
not.
music is very good as well in The Last of
Yep.
Us.
And yeah. It, right. Okay. So I think we can talk about the first episode a little bit. Were you like after the first episode, like, what the like, hey, we're all yeah. Right. Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, the Walking Dead is dead.
It felt underneath its
It's
own weight.
yeah.
The Walking Dead, the
Well,
first season is
well,
pretty good, tight-ish, but then
well,
after that,
here's
I'm
the
like,
thing: is they fired the director that
did they?
did the first season, and all of the actors had come together basically because they really wanted to work with this director, and then AMC fired him, and then it kind of went to shit because no offense, but it just did.
I I can't talk bad about AMC.
Allegedly,
I'm contractually obliged to say
allegedly.
good thing. Although I tell you what, I'll watch. I do know that Walking Dead the first couple seasons had Michael Rooker in it, and I'll watch him make an omelet. I'll watch Michael make like I love him, and he he always makes me laugh when I see him. But I I will say this about Mike. I think I can say this. It's not a big like NDA type thing, but he cares about people. Like he
Okay.
truly engages with his fans. He's always so giving. He's got a lot of fucking energy, and it's never a bad experience with Michael Rooker ever. So I can't even imagine not liking any of his characters or any of his work just because the person who he is.
Hmm.
And so I'll always watch something he's in it. Of course they kill him off, but
I
it just
mean,
becomes like, yeah,
everybody, everybody.
it sags. I think Walking Dead sags, and where Last of Us does not sag because it's very, again, Zoomer tight, as fellow Zoomer. It's
Hmm.
very boom boom. It's tight, and we care about the characters. We didn't even know those two dudes.
No,
We still cry.
yeah.
We're like, who are these assholes? Because I didn't get that part of the game. I'm like, I don't remember this shit. Well, sort of,
Oh,
maybe the diary bullshit, like maybe like vaguely, a couple years ago, and like, oh my god, this is fucking horrific. That this is, yeah. He's like, what? I know. I'm like reviewing it. I think I was reviewing it for like Sexy Fan. Now I'm like, tweet and tweet. Here's my joke. Oh, I love you guys. Yeah. So I guess 5 out of 5. I'm guessing 5. Oh,
It's gotta be 5.
that'd
That'd
be a
be funny
5.
if you're
All
like
right.
3.
That was a 2. You know, they should have killed more people. Uh, Box, you're up. Number one
I'm being
box.
a rebel. I'm being a rebel because I get to, because it's the end of the year. I've taken
You rebels. Yeah.
so many Bigfoot calls that I didn't want to take. I
Terry
get to be a
goes.
rebel. So I had originally picked all movies. Um but if we're talking about TV shows, and especially TV
Oh
shows,
no,
yes,
no. I know what you're talking about.
yes,
God
you do.
damn it.
And I'm going to say
Damn
it.
it.
Jim, I'm going to say this because again, fan fan interaction. Fan
What is it?
interaction.
Okay, okay, yeah, I'll give it.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I'm going to give a 5 to Good Omens season 2. And we have just been renewed, babies. Just been renewed for season 3. So we will get that probably in like 4 years. And you know what? I'll be there. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting outside that window.
Yeah, God, okay,
Is it
season 1 was amazing, you
season
know,
1
and
was fun. Season 2 is the bridge to season 3. Neil Gaiman has said that. And I love it, and I loved it, and I still love it, and I'm still watching it, and I'm waiting for season 3 very patiently.
yeah. Okay. I can, yeah, I'll do it.
They're great
I don't,
characters, great characters.
yeah.
Very much in love.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Daphne.
I like Good Omens as well. If it wasn't for Neil Gaiman.
You should see
Yeah,
the
that's
second season.
because the
It's
book ends after 1. That's why I was
but
like always like
but
the
Neil Gaiman and
well,
Terry
Terry Pratchett
Pratchett.
sure the hell didn't.
Terry Pratchett.
Pratchett's dead. He didn't do anything.
No, they had no. Listen to
They
me.
had like
Listen
they had
to
like a
me.
little. I know they had an outline of something they want to do like later
And they
on.
talked about it continuously. They talked about it
Um,
at great length. And so
Only if they're using a Ouija board.
so do you know Neil Gaiman's personal life?
Personally, no.
No, you don't. So they were very
I
good
know one's
friends.
dead.
They were very good friends, and this is also him carrying on the story that they
Doing an
were
homage. I know.
creating together.
Yeah.
I,
But that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't watch it. If it was like, oh, we got a hit, let's do season 2, and he was like, no, I would
bless
not have
Neil Gaiman
watched it.
is all I gotta say. I love this
I
guy.
think
He's yep. And I think
Discworld.
if
Yeah.
you watch season 2, Daphne, it is a little bit and it is a little bit jumbled because they had like funding things and things like that, but it is the
Pandemic.
bridge to and the pandemic,
Yeah.
which they had to basically do a show together, staged.
Staged.
Yep.
Yeah. Jinx.
Yep. And basically, it's the bridge to what's coming next. And we have what's coming next because thankfully they renewed it. So,
I get worried for what's coming next.
Yep.
No, it is. I like it, and Good Omens season 2. I would still give like that a 5.
Yeah.
I know you didn't do your score, but it's really is good, and I was worried because once you got the book done, and now you're going back from memory of a notes in the conversation. Hey, buddy. Now my cat's saying, "What's up?"
Oh, my cat's right here next to me too. But it's an incredible cast. Michael Sheen and David Tennant just are amazing.
Got like Tennant, like the Shakespearean actor, also done Doctor Who and Broadchurch.
Yes. And Michael Sheen, who's like this dark horse who does all of these wild things. That's why I started watching Twilight, is because I want to get to where he's at.
Underworld. He's also in Underworld.
He's in Underworld. Yes. He's in Caligula. Yes. Underworld?
No.
Twilight? Tron
No, I
Legacy,
know. It's, trying to now there's Midnight in Paris?
Masters of
Although
Sex.
that could be a vampire.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
The
It's been a
Damned
while.
United? I don't know.
Now we're going through
I know,
he's
we're
in
just
Twilight Saga.
yeah,
He's in Twilight.
he's in Twilight. He is. Caligula?
And 30 Rock.
Yeah. I think what you're thinking of is Twilight, actually.
That might be Twilight or Frost Nixon.
Yes, he was in Twilight. Yes. In fact, in stage they bring that up. It's so funny because they bring up Harry Potter and then he brings up Twilight and then
Oh, yeah,
they
because there
bicker
was
and
a
it's very funny. You should see that as well because that's I feel like season 1 they were kind of getting together trying to like figure things out. But in season 2 because of staged, they have such chemistry and they're just working off of each other and it's a lot of fun. And so yes, I like it. So
I like Good Omens. It's good.
but
Omen.
I'm going to also steal it to go back to my movie which I had chosen.
Oh.
So I'm being a rebel. So that gets 5. And also this movie gets 5 and it's also part of our What's Crackin' as I interviewed the director of this movie. And this movie, of course, that I've seen 6 times already, 6 or 7, I can't remember, is hashtag Chad Gets the Axe.
Oh, I think I say Seth Breedlove's thing. Okay.
No,
Hashtag she
Chad.
said Bigfoot.
Yeah, no, I was just saying I had taken so many Bigfoot calls that I felt I
Oh, you're gonna
deserved
get into okay, that's what it was. I
to
thought you were gonna
take
do
over
Seth's. Okay.
and give 2 of my number ones.
Chad gets the
Chad
axe.
Gets the Axe. And I'm doing that because, again, I loved the movie. It was so funny. Spencer Levin and Michael Bonini, Tanisha I'm so sorry, Figueroa, Cameron
Figure out.
Vitosh. It's so funny. It's such good writing. It's a lot of fun. It is for Zoomers, Daphne, so you might like it. They actually did a lot of test screenings, and you guys can hear all about this because, like I said, the director talked to me. We had a great interview, but they
Yep.
tested it with a lot of people to get lingo down, to get the rhythm down because it's a live stream where these influencers go into this murder house and bad things happen. But it's a lot of you'll laugh. It has a very impactful message in the end, I felt, and it was just really good. It was a shoestring kind of budget, but like the best independent movies, it had a good script, it had good acting, and they really killed it. Ha ha ha.
No pun. Or I guess there was a pun.
But there was a pun.
All
But
right,
no cap.
what's your
No cap, sir.
well, where's your what's rating? What's rating?
5 out of 5, of course.
Damn.
5 out of 5. And again, like okay, so it is on Prime. You have to purchase it. But
It's on Prime if you purchase it.
well, yes, it's a small independent movie, unfortunately. So
Chad gets a discount. That's
they
what Chad needs.
I mean, if you want me to, Daphne, I'll pay it for you. I've done that with a few friends because it's like I want people to support them, and he's a really great guy. They're all really fun people. You can find them on Instagram. Hashtag Chad Gets the Axe. Travis Bible is also on Instagram. He was a lot
Yeah.
of fun, and it's I got scared, which I got it as a screener originally for a film festival. I wanted just to watch half of it. I had to watch the entire fucking thing. And I was so angry at that because it was so late at night. And so I wrote this angry, happy review. And then later on, when they did actually distribute it, I had them come on and I did another review for the site. So hashtag Chad Gets the Axe. He also has a few songs. I believe that you can buy on Amazon as well that are in the movie.
Are you plugging him now?
No,
You're
it's
kidding
Chad gets
Travis now?
sure, sure. He's a great guy.
Uh-huh.
He's funny.
Alright.
Listen to the interview of what's cracking with me.
What's cracking?
I control
Dang right.
it. Jim's not there. It's just me, and we have a good time talking about a fun movie.
Fine. Have a
5 out
good
of 5.
time without me. Get a 5 out of 5.
5
Well,
out
you
of
know what? I
5.
can top that. I'm gonna top this. You know I'm gonna top this?
Top that.
I'm gonna give you the best movie of 2023 ever. Not even horror, just any movie at all.
Wait,
2023, the
you're
best
going
one.
off the chain, sir. This is
Uh,
not what we agreed
and I
to.
although as a species, no.
Species 2?
It was almost Clerks 3. It was almost Clerks 3, Kevin. You got that's a type movie. I saw, him screen Clerks 3.
Yoga Hosers Part 2?
I'm still waiting for the 3rd one in the Great White Trilogy, Moose Jaws, which would
Yeah,
be a great, but
we're
I'm
almost
keeping
there.
the horror. In the horror vein,
Okay.
it's gonna be with Nicholas Hoult and Aquafina,
Oh,
none other than this little guy. He's also there's also a co-star of these guys. I don't know, he
I know
might make
exactly what you're talking
oh,
about.
Nick Cage is in it.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. Renfield,
Yeah.
2023. It is endearing. It is what I needed at that time. This is probably why it's my number 1. If you really wanna watch a movie that's taking the Dracula thing off what this is what Dracula Dead and Loving should have been for me.
Yes. Agreed. Agreed.
This is like I don't know who really wrote this. I probably could scroll up and find out, but
I think you have the power to do that.
I can scroll. Ryan Ridley, Robert Kirkman, and Eva Trammer. I don't know if they just read Dracula, and this is the last people who touched the movie, not the original Raimi. They just like maybe watched Dracula and Dead and loving it like we did, and like, oh, this is a great movie. And like, oh man, that sucked ass. Like Leslie Nielsen deserved better than this. And this is the movie that he would absolutely kill in.
Mhm.
Leslie Nielsen would be great in either the Nick Holt or the Nick Cage. 2 Nicks on set. That's weird.
Nicks.
The Nickies.
Nick with an H and Nick
Either
without an H.
Necromancers. Oh, that's something else.
Necromancers?
But absolutely loved it. It is as Renfield, Dracula's henchman, inmate of the lunatic asylum for decades, longs for a life away from the Count. His various demands and all bloodshed that comes with him, including like the self-help group.
Mhm.
Like it brings the Dracula story as a again, this is horror comedy,
Yeah.
into a more realistic world of how would this really look like in today? Like, how would Dracula really play out? Because we got the internet, we've all a bunch of other stuff. You couldn't just get away with all the murders anymore. You'd have to cover up somehow. And Nick Cage does an
Oh my
amazing
god. Nick Cage
performance.
as Dracula is insane. He eats up everything. He just gobbles it up. He's so much ham and cheese and everything on screen, and I loved it.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, and I agree, when you have someone who's basically what Cyclops and X-Men, like
Okay, so
Nick Holt
Nick
is
Holt,
very charismatic.
I have a crush on him. He's very, very cute. And he's Beast.
Oh my god, they say
Yeah,
Cyclops?
you did.
I'm so sorry.
He's
I'm so
Beast.
sorry.
Yeah.
I will give you my oh, he is Beast. Dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
He was
I can no
also
longer watch the
he
X-Men
was
movies.
also in Mad Max.
Also called Furiosa. No, Fury Road. Fury
He is
Road.
gonna be in Furiosa though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
crazy.
he's also gonna be in
Oh, I didn't watch that one yet.
Nosferatu 2024.
Wait a minute. What was the one that was Dracula's ship? The Demeter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Not bad. But the guy who plays the sea captain in every movie I've ever seen him in, uh, I that's not my top 4. That would have been if we did 5. I've been there though. But we also have Aquafina. If you haven't seen Aquafina, you've never seen Ocean's 8. I
You've
have
also
never seen
said
Crazy Rich Asians, but apparently they're under that as well.
also Jumanji, the new Jumanji.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
There's a new Jumanji?
Well, there's a new Jumanji. She's in it. She's
The
with The Rock.
Jumanjist? The Rock? Which Rock?
Yeah, she was
I
in
don't
that
think
movie.
Awkwafina. Are you sure? Now we're
She's
all doubting. So I
okay.
see
We're gonna look
Shang-Chi
it
and
up.
the Legend of the Ten Rings, 2021. So it's Jumanji.
She was in Jumanji because that was where I first saw
The
her.
Next Level. Oh my god, you're right. Damn it!
Yes,
We but we're all doubting people. We're a bunch of doubters, man.
I knew
This is what happens
that
when we're
was
doing
where
like 2
I
hours of
saw her
podcasting.
first.
Jack Black. Yeah, I had to look that one up too.
Anyway, yes, she's in this as well.
So she does a lot of nice comedy chops. I think
She's a cop.
Gilligan. Yeah.
She's a cop, which is like a role that I wouldn't have seen her taking, and she plays it really well.
Yeah, and I'll say this, for the amount of like Nick Cage movies that came out in the last 2
Oh
years,
my gosh, yes, he's been in everything.
and some of it's really good
Some
horror
of it
too, like
is
some of it's just
really good.
amazing good horror.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but some of it's really good, like, he's throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall right now, and
Oh yeah,
his performances
he's
are always good.
he's always done that though. Like he plays everything.
He's got a new one coming out that I wanna see, and it's, oh man, what was it? Sympathy for the Devil. I
Mm,
guess it already came out 2023, and I didn't see it because,
because we had
yeah.
legs.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
But I'm giving this one a 5 out of 5. Nick Cage. I'm going full circle with the Cassie Keat thing with Nick Cage, back to Nick Cage of Nick Cage. So 5 out of 5. If you haven't seen Renfield, I think I actually paid for this one.
It's a really good heartfelt one. You know,
Yeah.
it's for when you want to watch something with your mom.
Yes,
I
if
would
you are horror light, this will get you in.
Yes. I honestly I could see myself showing this to my mom and I think she would like it a lot. It might be a little bit goopy in parts cuz there's still death, but and yucks.
Still death exists. So that's my last one. That's my final offer. 5 out of 5. All right. Yay.
Yay.
Plug time. Daphne, what would you like to plug?
1955?
Whatever decade this was today.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't in
Boomers.
black and white to be honest.
Dig, clerks. Dig.
Yeah, that was in black and white cuz it was so old.
An amazing story. Yeah. I know. We were like just hanging out today. Dank dot pizza.
Wait, thank as in like we're thanking the pizza?
No, dank.
Dank pizza. Dank
As in what Elon Musk tweeted out
dot
once for
pizza.
dank dot pizza. It
Hey.
is cool. Oh, I got the poetry page up right now, but I'm gonna link it into the chat for your box.
Oh, thank you.
And I like the poetry page. Yeah.
Those are
Well,
good
that's
plugs.
amazing. Those are dang plugs. Dank
Dank,
DANK dot
dank
pizza.
good plugs.
Yeah, DA. I love it. I dig those box.
Yes.
What do you got? What do you got for plug?
So we're
Oh, who cares? That's your plug. Plug your pie hole.
I knew
Sorry.
that he would.
Yes,
I knew that he would. Okay, so as we're turning over another year and coming up with our New Year's resolutions,
a new baby. They better not be.
one of my New
Oh.
Year's resolutions is I want to read more, and where I'm going to be going to show off that I'm reading more
Yes.
is Goodreads. And Goodreads.
Oh God.
What?
No, if you're on Goodreads, please just give my book stars. I don't care.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me. So Goodreads
Goodreads, yeah.
is
Okay.
like this site that you can get on your phone. You can also go onto the web. Doesn't matter. It's an app. But you can go on. They have giveaways so there's like new books coming out.
Yeah.
You can enter to win. And like I said, if you're interested in books, if you want to read more, there's a lot of cool, clubs there. There's a lot of cool people. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to get a do it this year. I'm going to read a lot more.
And you should read Surviving Gen X
If you
by
send
Joe
it to me,
Shifchick.
I would.
Motherfucker, I thought
And you
I've
should.
linked it out. Do you want like a actual physical hard copy or
Yes, I
what?
want a
Oh my
physical
god.
copy. I want to touch it with my hands, my little two hands.
I'll send it to you with Christmas stuff.
Just like my just like Bodies, which I got a copy of, and
See, I
people can
got
also
promo
still get.
fucking shit over.
And
Ooh,
also,
bodies.
so if you do read Surviving Gen X, you can go on to Goodreads and also give it stars. You can give it
Give
a
it, yeah,
review.
give a review. Give an honest review. I don't care if it's good or not. Just give an honest
Yeah,
review.
give an
And
honest
for
review.
God's sakes, if you can't read it, go back to school. Oh, I should not. My publicist says I shouldn't like respond to people like that. But
No, you should not, probably. I would say give it the old college try, just like we're all in college, right,
college
guys?
try.
We're so young. So
We're
young.
still whippersnappering it. No, absolutely. Goodreads, I dig it. I think there was some controversy that was shown.
There was controversy with
So,
with the
someone
rating
giving,
system. Somebody had
yeah,
bought things like that.
for
That's
one
not.
star reviews.
Yes,
They're kind of
yes.
bashing like the
Trying to
competition. Like,
bat. They're looking into that. Honestly, just go there to support artists. Go
yeah,
there to
that's what it should
support.
be. Honestly,
Yeah, that is, and they are creating new things regarding that.
and I think if you have if the book has over 20 Goodreads reviews, those reviews show up on Amazon. So it
Okay.
does help because Amazon owns Goodreads.
And it really does help, like like I
Yeah,
said, with the giveaways and stuff like that. New
we used to give
artists that
away
are
our
coming
copies.
in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
We used to give away our anthologies. I might still give away a Surviving Gen X. I'll have to like see what the plan is for that. Goodreads,
yeah.
I dig it. Good for you. Go
Thank you.
read
Yeah,
more. I
I'm
love
gonna
reading.
read. I'm gonna stop being such a heathen, and I'm actually gonna go and learn stuff.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can follow each other on Goodreads.
Hey, absolutely, Box Human. I'm there on Goodreads.
yeah. I think I'm underneath my real name on Goodreads. Are
Oh,
we all except for Box? Daphne, are you on your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm like I was born. Like, someone made me a Goodreads account, so I have them like that. Okay, then you know what? My God, I'm doing a plug for Isaac Thorne. I really love Isaac Thorne's work. He's been published with us before. He has a novel, Hellspring, and the novel. I am doing an unboxing of his novel.
ooh,
Yeah, for realsies.
ooh.
I finally have some time because I the packaging is immaculate as the evil bunny packaging, and it's so wonderful. I wanted to take my time and really get into it and just do an unboxing of it. I think it deserves it.
That sounds
And yeah,
fantastic.
it is fantastic. And if you liked Isaac Thorne's Hellspring book, give it a good little thing on Goodreads. Give
Yeah,
people some love. And this is the thing, like people are writers. For writers, you either make it as a big four, and that's increasingly harder to break into. And honest to
yeah,
God, if a big four picks you up as a new writer, they ain't spending money on you.
yeah,
They're spending money on Stephen King.
yeah. A
And
lot
you
of
just
it,
have to be also special guest in that shit.
is writers actually having to take that into their own hands and having to try to promote
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah. Like, so like, yeah, I got published by a major. Like, oh, good luck promoting it because they're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of us are going indie, like Surviving Gen X had offers from other people, and none of them saw my vision, and we kind of went separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
You need to support indies so we can still do what we want to do. And if you don't like
Absolutely.
us, go find a new indie that you do like.
And
But I think,
honestly,
yeah,
on Goodreads, they have like indie book clubs and indie book, promotions that you
it's
can
it's
get into.
it's an amazing little place. You can start talking to it, and if you want to see anyone's website, I'm not going to plug mine because, but I'll plug Isaac's. Isaac
Yeah.
Thorne, ISAACTHORNE.com. Buy it directly from the authors if you can, because we can like put a little signature on, sell the same price as Amazon would sell you anyways, and it will be an amazing experience for everything. And you're helping us make more stuff. And remember, you can always go to dank.pizza
Yeah. And
and
find
check
spooky stuff and
some
poems.
very cool stuff with art and graphic art as well.
And also go check out Haunted MTL and Daphne is there as well.
Brannick's there. Every
Sometimes.
once in a while, I write
I
Sometimes,
shit.
say it's
yeah.
gonna be there.
When I'm not writing my thesis.
Oh, your mic.
I,
Oh, is it on zombies? On those zombies?
sort
Yeah,
of.
it's about explicitly The Last of Us and also Species.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
That's the only things I have time to do is
I'll be there for your dissertation.
yeah, for my
I already,
dissertation is on the anatomy of the tits in Species.
Again, I'm gonna give it 5 stars.
When they
This
become
was a great.
tentacles.
Oh, we could do that next. We can like start discussing people's dissertations and
why
give and
not?
giving those Cthulhu ratings.
Smart talk.
Yep.
Smart talk with Dr.
S-
Payne.
Smart horror.
Smart.
And Daphne's
No,
gonna lead the way.
the funny thing is, Box, I said the same thing 'cause I really will be watching your dissertation. You know this. You give me that link, I am there.
I would
Yeah.
be there.
It's
I am
Absolutely.
not
there.
actually about species, it's about
I don't
microbiology.
Which is
I
even
would still go. I would still go.
we'll support the hell out of that. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely, Daphne.
Well, folks, it's been a long, long year
They're so long. So long.
and
A
yet
long
not long enough.
recording.
Yeah, long
Long
recording, long
recording,
everything.
long year.
So, on behalf of myself, I'm playing my own music out now. On behalf of myself, Jim Phoenix, our special guest, Daphne Fauber, and my forever co-host, who I definitely did not confuse with Evie before, Box Human, J.M. Brannick, as the great Dr. Payne would once say, who cares? And bring on 2024.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Dang, not pizza. That's still amazing, that one. It's so bloody cool. We should do a remix just to go on. How do I need to put it?
I hear a cat.